No, actually, I thought I'd get Bianca settled in before I called them. But face it, I mean, they have to see that it's better for her to stay at Linden than at my place.
It's wonderful for Bianca to be with you. I mean, you're a tonic for her. You know she just adores her Uncle Jack.
Well, the feeling is quite mutual, believe me.
I'll just never be able to thank you enough, Jack. She's going to feel so much safer. She's going to feel so loved with you there at London. I just wish... Look, she's lucky to be there with you, and... Will you call me? Just please call me when you're all nestled in, okay?
You bet I will. Listen, you take care of yourself, okay?
I will.
Good. I'll see you.
Hello, Bianca.
Hi.
Barbara, I had no idea you were coming in today.
Was I supposed to check it with you?
No, of course not. I just didn't know.
I had some meetings in New York, and since I was on this coast, I thought I couldn't possibly pass on the opportunity to see Bianca. Dr. Wyman tells me you're ready to be released.
That's right.
So I suppose if you're still planning on staying in Pine Valley, what do I tell Molly and Sean? They ask about you every day. They really miss you, Bianca.
I miss them, too.
So why don't you come home with me to Seattle, okay?
Well, Barbara, Bianca's comfortable here. I mean, she has a very good doctor.
There are plenty of fine doctors in Seattle.
And she's also quite fond of some friends that she's made here, and she'd like to stick around.
Well, I suppose if that's what you really want to do, the least I can do is help you get settled into Uncle Jack's apartment.
I'm not staying at Uncle Jack's. I'm going to Linden.
Over my dead body.
Listen to me. Bianca does not need any more grief right now.
Is this how it's going to be between you and Bianca? You're giving in to her every whim?
I don't consider that this is a whim.
We agreed that Bianca would stay with you.
I know what we
That's
agreed.
what Travis and I agreed to.
Barbara,
we allowed her to stay in Pine Valley
Barbara,
for that
she is
reason.
going to be staying with me. I am going to move into Linden with her, okay?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because it's familiar to her. Because she grew up there. It's her Pine Valley home. She feels safe there, secure. Look, you and Travis want what's best for Bianca, right? Well, this is what's best. Even her doctor says she should be someplace where she is comfortable, where she's relaxed. Barbara, she knows, Coral. She has me. This is what's best.
And you're qualified to make that judgment.
Did I not just tell you this is what her doctor said?
We see what we want to see, don't we, Jack?
I don't even know what the hell that means.
Why don't you take a fresh look at yourself? What are you doing?
I'm trying to help my niece.
By sneaking around your brother's back? By defying his wishes? And for what?
Because I am trying to help my niece, Barbara.
You're not putting yourself out for that defenseless little girl in there. You are scrambling to impress the woman who's been your addiction since the moment you first laid eyes on her. She's got you wrapped around her little finger.
I'll just die if Barbara drags me back to Seattle.
Why would she do that?
Because she and Dad always have to have things their way.
Maybe it's because they love you a lot. If you try to see that, then maybe you could give them a little bit of a break, you know?
But can't they give me one? Bianca do this, Bianca do that. Study your history, check your math, practice your piano, learn Swahili.
Believe me, I can relate. My mother used to drive me nuts telling me what to do. And I was already an overachieving bookaholic, you know? So
I'm about to be shipped back to Seattle. Barbara's so mean. She doesn't want me to ever see my mom.
Where the hell do you get off? Erica has absolutely nothing to do with me trying to help my niece.
Oh, please. That's everything to do with Erica. I've been her slave since day one, Jack. She says jump, you ask how high.
Are you trying to insult me?
I'm trying to talk straight to you, Jack.
Oh.
She is using you.
No, Barbara. You're wrong about that. She's not.
Isn't this trip familiar, Jack? Don't you recognize it? Years ago, she sucked you in, and then she asked you to commit perjury for her. Jack, Jack, that affair cost Erica her child. She hasn't changed. She's never going to change, Jack, because Erica only cares about getting what she wants.
Why do you hate her so much, Barbara? Why? Are you threatened by her? Is that it?
Now who's being insulted?
No, I'm just trying to talk straight with you. You know, you've gone out of your way not to support Erica. And all she's trying to be is a good mother.
I am a mother, Jackson. And I think I know when the kind of attention a mother gives a child is good or bad.
My, to be blessed with such insight. Let me tell you something, Barbara. Let me tell you something. Erica happens to be an excellent mother. She is sensible and sensitive to Bianca's needs. And she, furthermore, is going out of her mind because she cannot be there with her child to give her child what she needs.
You'd think she would have given that some thought when she stole a baby and landed herself in a place where she can't be available to her daughter. Jackson, I am so sick and tired of this poor imprisoned Erica garbage. Bianca wouldn't have an eating disorder if it weren't for her notorious, glamorous mother.
Really? Is that really what you think?
Jackson, back home in Seattle, Bianca, that's all she talks about, her wonderful, gorgeous, perfect mother. She thinks she's an ugly duckling, Jackson. She's never going to compare. She is drowning in Erica's limelight.
Well, tell me something, Barbara. If that's true, then why, when there was trouble, was the limelight exactly what she ran to? I mean, she came to Pine Valley of her own free will. Nobody forced her to do that. She would rather be thrown under a bus than go back to Seattle.
She is confused.
No, she is fighting a terrible, terrible disease. And all she wants is to be someplace where she is comfortable, where she feels cared for, well-loved, and safe.
And she's all of those things back home in Seattle.
Well, maybe Bianca doesn't think so. And isn't what Bianca feels and thinks the most important thing right now? Not you, or Travis, or your hurt pride.
We are her parents.
Who continue to ignore the fact that this little girl needs some small part of her life that she can control, Barbara. And if you don't give her that, her problem is just going to get worse. Do you realize that? You're just going to make her problem worse.
Don't you try to tell me what Travis and I are doing. No psychiatrist.
No, I'm not. I'm an uncle who loves his niece and would like to see her get better. I'm an uncle who loves his niece and would like to see as few obstacles between her and a happy, healthy, normal life as is possible. And if moving into Linden will give that to her, then that's what should happen. There should be no argument about it. There should be no discussion. There should be no hesitation. Barbara, it's just a house. It's a structure. It's a building. It can't hurt her. Erica won't even be there. All right, look, listen. I got a little hot. I'm sorry. All right? Now, you and Travis, you want what's best for Bianca. I know you do. I know you want what's in her best interest. So please, just forget about yourselves just for a little bit. And do us right here. Say yes to this. Please.
There's no question that Travis and I want what's best for Bianca. I suppose I could try to convince him. On one condition.
What would that be?
The rules stay the same, Jackson. No contact with Erica whatsoever. Understood?
I understand.